Hey, what's up, man? This is DisRace, man. DC Curry DisRace right here, man. Make sure you subscribe. Watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything. Check us out. All right, back into it, man. Unfortunately, we had another situation. This time it's black cops involved. Memphis, Tennessee. They killed this man pretty much, Tyree Hill. And I want to see how y'all feel about it, man. This time it's not a racial profiling thing. It's some black cops involved.
It's truly a police situation, not a race situation. They were fired immediately. Now I've never seen that happen with white police officers. So
thank you, Tim. I'm so glad you touched that, brother.
I've never seen that happen with white police officers. There is a big push right now. Of course, Crump is representing the family. I don't know how I feel about that. We always get into that about that, but there's a lot of issues with trying to find the tape because they're afraid that if they show the tape publicly, even the family...
They found the tape.
They have the tape, but the family has told the investigators they're giving some time before they release it to the public and to the press because they're worried about what's going to happen in Memphis, Tennessee. Like, that's how bad it is. And the family even gave permission for them to do an extensive investigation on there. I just can't understand why 5 brothers. I don't know. I expect more of us. I expected we would talk to each other first. Am I wrong?
I agree with you, Tim. That was my whole thing. I'm like 5 black cops chased down one 29-year-old young man that was not, first of all, committing a crime. He was trying to go home. I don't know what the reason was for stopping him. He was not too far from his house. And even if you say that he ran from you, that does not give you the right to beat him to his death.
So we saying these people never met each other before this day?
And see,
that I
you know what I'm saying? My thing is, if you live in your neighborhood and they police your neighborhood, if you were a slightly hood guy, you gonna know the police. You gonna come in
high school with them.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you'll be going to high school the same age as these police.
But do we know if he had some underground?
He should not have beat that man to his death. I don't care.
Well, I mean, but it might not be a random encounter.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
What we're talking about is that same thing that DC brings up when we talk about money, women, and respect, and those, and just how we roll as a people. Like, you know, maybe there's an issue that we don't know about.
That's why I'm bringing up.
Boys just
like them 5 black people don't. We usually don't just even bully on one person. There's 5 black people. Like, we just gonna kill this little black dude.
No, something happened.
Now, if you know this dude for something,
you should not have been 5 black police officers. There is no excuse. There's no justification. No,
why?
JJ, I completely agree with you, but unfortunately, what we see on the media on an everyday basis completely disregards that statement. Like, yes, they're police officers. There are protectors, there's servers, all that other good stuff. But every time we turn on the news, they fucking up.
But Tim, let me ask you guys this. Why are they not releasing the tape? What are they waiting for to settle down? A young man got beaten to death. And y'all want to put a hold on the tape to see what actually happened?
Of the riot
that's the problem, man. We get to the point. Why are we scared of rioting? A man's life is gone for no reason, and we sit here scared of rioting.
But it might be a reason.
There might be a reason. He might know something.
Why does it got to be random? Every other murder they want a motive.
The reason is when you see that tape. I haven't even seen the tape, but
I saw his face.
But yes, and to hear him saying, "What did I do?" and then cry for his mother. Now put that together with the visual. I'm pissed the hell off just of the audio of what I'm hearing. So imagine what emotional people are going to do when they see.
It's going to pop off. And Memphis is already known for a certain kind of energy. I want to say we were just talking about it earlier.
They were the number 1 capital.
Exactly. So what are the chances that this young man, like Weightball says, just has something on these police officers? Like, why would those brothers get on him like that?
The thing that's frustrating is that this time is 5 black cops.
Yes.
So if we ride this time,
or if we ride this time, black people.
Yeah, like we ride this time, like if we ride this time, like exactly who is our target. We don't need to burn down our own, but that's who's blacking it in. But unfortunately,
the target is the police officers. That's who the target is. The target is the police officer. And what's so horrific about this and so disgusting about this is what you all just said. It is our own. It is enough that we have to deal with racist, crooked, white police officers or police officers that are not our own color doing what they do to us. It is pathetic that we have to deal with our own doing this to us.
But how many times, I think everybody in this room, if you've been pulled over by a black officer, sometimes even when you get pulled over by a white cop, you're like, "Ooh, thank goodness it's a white cop." Because the black officers in the South tend to give it a little, I don't know, they try to give it that little promotion bump. Am I wrong?
What?
I'm gonna say in the city of Atlanta, I'd be so happy to have a black cop. Don't get it wrong. In Atlanta, they be like, I done been pulled over here. He like, man, I wasn't even supposed to pull you over, man. Your lights off, man. I ain't want none. Your lights off, big homie. Get on up out of here. I'm like, I love this. I love this. I mean, I don't even swallow the weed or nothing. I be like, let me just hold it. I'm just tuck it under the seat because they ain't gonna do nothing.
Can I say that if there any evidence of this guy coming and having problem with the police in the past? Was he a drug dealer? Was he the known killer in the neighborhood?
I don't care what he did.
I'm saying, I'm asking.
It doesn't matter.
I'm asking.
To her knowledge, the mom said she knows everyone always said their child is a good child. She said
they all say that.
Was actually a good person. Now, once they investigate and they do the digging and try to bring up whatever dirt they're going to bring up, the point still remains, no matter what it was, they had no right to beat this man.
Yeah, no. That's how, and that's exactly how the news
we
says
agree.
It, right? They'll say, he's a hardworking man, father of 3, he had some marijuana in his system.
Let's go back before that.
But that's because they trying to make the 4 black police the scapegoat.
Right.
Let's go back to the police before that laid the guy on his stomach and he passed away because they tied him down.
Oh, the guy from is that in Minnesota again?
You know what I'm saying? So then I just saw another Instagram video today of a white policeman with a white guy coming up here and he was throwing shit at the policeman, and he was arguing with the policeman, and the white policeman just bagging up. Stop. He never shot him. He never tased him. He never did anything. And the white dude hitting the window of the police car and everything. So why is it that you can have so much restraint when it's all about us.
I think I don't want to jump on that. The cop that did it, because man, sometimes it goes down to individual. Some guys just aren't killers, and that cop, be black or white, man, probably would not have it. It could have been a brother that's doing it. He just ain't a killer, man. Because when you
to that, Brian, we would never know because of the energy that they're putting out. I can't help to say, if it was a black person, would you have still? Because they consistently
show they have no problem. You're right.
Still show that type of discipline.
I have a personal experience with some police officers, right? So I had just moved to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I was friends with a comedian here in Atlanta I just met, right? But she knew me from my past, from being on TV and everything. I didn't know her, but I made friends with her. I'm over to her house one day. She had a birthday party for her uncles who were police officers. One of them was a police officer in Chicago. He got kicked out the police force in Chicago for robbing dope dealers and killing motherfuckers and everything. So
he just got kicked off the force.
He got kicked off in Chicago.
That's it. Just kicked off the force. Not no real charges. Right.
None of that.
Right.
Kicked off. Killer and everything.
Exactly. So
this is a black man.
It's a black man. So now I'm at the birthday party. He got another friend that got kicked off with him. He traveled with him. They on their way to Mississippi. They got a new job. They got kicked off in Chicago. Now Mississippi done hired them
to do the same thing.
Well, I don't know if it's the same thing, but they got kicked out. Mississippi hired them, right?
Same power. So what do you think about that?
So in between this, right, we at the birthday party. So they doing coke, they doing
partied with some police.
Marijuana,
I partied with some police.
They drinking, and now next door, the dude got the little prostitute girl that he paid to come over. So they go over there, they mess around with the young girls. So now, hold on now. So now, one of the boyfriends. Now, one of the boyfriends of the girls that's up there doing the party shows up like, come on, you my girlfriend, you over here prostituting them. You know, I ain't saying the word. I ain't saying all the word that was going on.
Police, they like, hold on, young
yeah, so now he didn't know they were police. So he done pulled his gun out.
Police. Oh.
So now both of them, they got both of their guns out, pointing out the window. We finna kill him.
That's what they do.
That's what they finna kill him.
Yeah, I mean,
my dumb ass come over like, hold up, man, what's going on, man? This dude, girl, and I'm like with the comic, like, what you doing? That's what they do. They kill him and put him away. I'm like, hold on, no.
But isn't that a thing?
But I'm just saying,
you supposed to kill him and then you tell your story.
This is how police work. They got fired in Chicago, got hired in Mississippi, and they about to kill someone in Atlanta between they trip going to Mississippi.
But that's how the real police work.
Exactly.
They taking these 5 black police and making an example out of them for some reason.
They fired them, but that don't mean they don't go somewhere else and get a job. Yeah. They never let you know where these guys go. Like the guy that shot Mike Brown up in Indiana. Yeah. You never find out what happened to these guys. Where they go? These are it's like it's some kind of unwritten code where these police officers go and they protect them.
Because
I want to know where the white girl has been sucking all the dick go. Where she go? Where's she gonna go after this? Officers. She doing 5 or 6 guys at one time.
In Henry County.
Her?
Somewhere in Henry County.
But isn't that what happens? Like, if they get into this thing where, like, black men never want to be white, but they don't mind being blue.
Right.
Because, shit, if I'm blue, that's a different vibe. I'm not black anymore. Now it comes with veterans, and it especially comes with law enforcement. Mm-hmm. You change your whole vibe. I mean, I know cats that switch. I know police officers that switch up. Mm-hmm. Just the way I switch up around white people, just like that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, Tim. I mean,
my thing is, police is supposed to be able to protect and serve.
I wanted to date me. I couldn't date him.
Yeah.
I could not date him. I said, I can't date you.
Why you couldn't date him?
You wouldn't date a police officer?
I had someone try to date me, a police officer.
I tried to smash a police officer.
My thing is,
I couldn't.
I saw one at the airport. She was tough.
She looked good in the vest.
See, that's different. See, because y'all.
Let's focus for a second though. If you think about it, police officers are supposed to be the most brave or courageous people. But if you think about it, the most brave people, the strongest people, they going and being athletes. They going and doing professional stuff. They not coming out of high school, the biggest, strongest, most honorable person gonna be like, I'm gonna be a police officer. They might go to the war. They might go to the military if they really own that, but they not gonna go to the police force. But that's what's left over, people.
Fact checkers. Real quick question for my fact checkers: are those the same 5 police officers that was smashing that white girl? That was
no, different state.
That's the same.
Different state.
Those aren't the same guys.
Totally different state. No, actually, same state. Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, the same state.
But
close enough.
Same state, different cities.
She glad this came out because they took
all the
press off of her.
Focus off of her.
Oh yeah, she gonna be able to quit. She'll be working at Walmart. Nobody even know who she is next time. You know what I'm saying?
She took him to a what?
She took him to a thong party.
Yeah.
Oh, she took him to a thong party. I thought it was like a.
Wait, how you know all that? All I heard was she did all of it. I ain't know the thong party.
It's called reading. Don't you say that in front
I read that.
No. Every situation today, Pastor done had first-hand knowledge. He like, this was my auntie. Nah, I was with Ed. I was with Ed read about the prostitute. Yeah. Now you done read about the prostitute. Yeah. Everybody else, you been hands-on with your knowledge all day. Now I just heard about the business.
He was in Mexico. He was in New Mexico. I don't know how he keep it up with all this.
All your other information was hands-on with all of a sudden.
Yeah. That's a good one. I wasn't an expert on the pissing thing, but
oh yeah.
Well, you had a lot of knowledge about it.
Oh no, I didn't. I was just telling you how
not the pissing thing, but the doo-doo thing. You had a lot of knowledge about that.
On that either. I just let you know the links you got to do voice. You ain't gonna keep them.
They did doo-doo and everything. Hey man. Hey. But on the subject of equality.
That's where we're going.
Each his own. You gonna be peed on or dooted on? It's up to you, man.
I'm just saying, as a pastor, you gotta have forgiveness, right?
I mean, all of us do. No, I'm just because I'm a type person.
You gotta have understanding.
You gotta understand. Keep it. I don't like
trick this one. You ain't gonna trick this one here.
It's not about tricking. I just always like to be straight up. But I mean, you definitely have a forgiveness, but I mean, that's what God did for all of us.
Everybody got a pass.
I'm trying to find out where you're going with it because like, I don't know person that does it.
Nah, but a woman who been peed on can be redeemed.
No.
We not
talking to me. Unless
she got an umbrella.
My thing is, there's no one that's not beyond redemption. All I'm telling you, for the ladies who get peed on around there, for guys with you, and let's just say y'all been in a relationship, all of a sudden they go into that. I guarantee you, the guy that pees on it, no matter how much she think it's good, and my man loves it, he gonna be like,
you're gonna have to settle down with somebody who ain't peed on you.
Let me say
that guy's gonna be looking out the other way, like, man, I like her. She fire, but man,
a lot of men who have threesomes with their lady. And you would think, okay, well, my lady for the streets. Some of them be having threesomes with other men. Some of them have threesomes with women. But once you share your woman, they don't always leave. Some of them still stay. They be still cool with it, and they
got nothing to do with get peed on.
Everybody different.
That ain't got nothing to do with get peed on. Let me go back to this peed on thing.
My thing is, if you ever date a woman who say she used to smoke crack, you might as well say she done did it all.
She can suck some. Never mind.
But
recovering, I just assume if you did, you was out there.
When you
fast
doing her thing.
No, you can't get
no.
Let's
peed
not go too blasphemy now.
Now, as a man,
but I'm just saying, when you say word in baptism and stuff, well, I guess depends on what you're throwing your leads into and marrying too. So I mean, baptism does not always have to be associated with marrying into Christianity. Now, if you want to say baptism into whatever hedonism act or whatever into, then yeah.
I just want to say that.
What we're asking is, what's your safe word?
I just want to say illegal.
That's not what we're asking, actually.
Can I say this?
Welcome back, Tim.
All I'm saying is, if you've been doo-dooed on,
if you've been doo-dooed on,
but pee is, you know, some people might, you might pee in the bed every now and then.
I don't care what it is. If a woman told me she got to get doo-dooed on,
like every 5 years. Every 5 years, you might be in the bed. Yeah, one of them dreams and you bust.
Hold on. Can I say this? If a woman told me she like to get doo-dooed on, I'm turned off all the way. I'm thinking about the last person who might have dooted on. I'm not thinking about me doodle. I'm thinking about how many times have you been offered to be doodled on.
If you out here getting freaky, do you not run into a little doodle every now and then?
I don't care.
If you out here getting freaky,
but if you want doodle,
it's a little doodle. It's not exactly getting doodled on, but I'm saying if you out here living your fullest.
Hold on.
If you're trying for real.
If you're really out here living your best life.
Hold on. But I lived in California when the videos and internet first came out. I've seen orgy.com. It was called Orgy. Back then it was called orgy.com. You know that, and you can see women getting doodled in their mouth and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. They didn't just doodle on them. They were doodling in their mouth.
I would be willing to bet 97% of those women were white.
They were Asian and white, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank God for our sisters.
It wasn't but
the doodle was brown.
Doodle was brown.
If we stay within ourselves, it's highly unlikely we're gonna meet a sister that's been doodled on, man. That's just crazy.
I want to go home.
The they go to.
Yeah.
Like I said, you come back from Pete. How do we get to stand on this subject?
Come back from after this segment? Hey, man, you watch.
But technically,
you watch the DisRace right here, man.